Fred. Hey, are you tired of the pain game? Do you want more lifestyle patients? Let's end the pain game. Put a big stamp on that and move into lifestyle. Let's go from pain patients and quick care into the principle, into why we became chiropractors, creating more lifestyle patients, not only go through correction, but they live their life that way because it's a belief system. So this is going to be a series I'm teaching you. And what's today? Why does this start? Where do we start here? And that is practice management. Traditional practice management is dead. Why? I'm going to show you why several reasons in a series of videos, why practice management is already dead. First reason today, because most practice managements associate pain with emotion. So what happens? So if we want to end the pain game, what's the problem with this? Well, management groups teach us to use pain and associate it with emotion in their body. So Ms. Jones comes in with back pain. Ms. Jones, how's back pain affect your life? Hey, I can't pick up my kids. Hey, 3 adjustments later, she's picking up her kids. Doc, you're the best. Man, I'll come back when my back hurts. What's the problem? All you got to do is ask, how's your pain affecting your life? I mean, that's so easy. Anybody can do it. It's basic. And it's basic, fundamental, first level sales. People buy with emotion and justify with facts. So if we focus on their pain and we associate it with an emotion, they're going to start care. But after 21 years of studying human behavior, here's the truth. Pain only ignites change. It begins change. There's nothing associated with long-term change, meaning a lifestyle of chiropractic, because it starts them on a program. So it's great at getting your patients started into care. So if you don't know any communication, or you're starting a practice, or you're right out of school, or you've never had coaching, or you're struggling, great place to start, because you're going to get people into care, at least beginning care, right? But the problem is you're wiring a behavioral pattern. You're associating an emotion with a condition that wires into their limbic system, into their limbic brain that makes all the decisions. And then we try and give them information to rewire them, and it just doesn't work that way. And so what happens? That system does not create a high level of lifestyle patients. How do we know? Well, do the majority of Americans think chiropractic after 125 years about back pain? Who's responsible? Well, we are, but the other thing is that's what most management groups have taught us. So we learn how to communicate. We expect the experts to teach us, but they're teaching us all short-term change. And guess what? It works. It works. That's what the American public thinks is about back pain, right? So why do management groups teach it? Well, if it's not going to get people in the lifestyle, then why do we teach it? Well, I don't teach it, but why do they teach it? Because anyone can learn it. It's easy. So you have a client that comes in, hey, basically, you know what, do this. It creates immediate success. Why? Because now if you weren't able to get a patient to commit, hey, if you can move up to 6 or 7, at least starting with pain care, man, you're more successful. So it creates immediate success. It also helps a new practice build. So if you're coming out of school, got a new practice, man, you need patients to commit real fast. So if you do something easy that anybody can do that will start a patient, at least it gets you to the level where you can pay your bills. It's not going to get them into lifestyle, right? And then the last reason is sometimes it's all they know. So I was on a call with a guy today looking at Leap because he's actually now instructing in a management group because he got to a certain level. It's not near the level of his vision, but he can't break above that level, and there's nothing to get him above that level. And then so to get above that level, he goes to his coaches in this management group, and he says, how about if I do this? Or how about if I do this? Or I was watching this video, or I was watching this leader, and this is what they say. What's the management group say? No, don't do that. Stick to our scripts. Why? Because if you get out of that box and you're successful, you're not coming back into the box, right? So because it's all they know, they keep you in their box because that's the box of safety. It's not your fulfillment, but it's their box of safety. And the results speak for themselves. And I hear this all the time. That's why I'm doing this. Hey, I'm not out there trying to make enemies. We're out there trying to say, hey, let's take this to a new level. And if you're starting your practice and you need to get people close, so to speak, you need to close them fast, start with this. It's easy. It works tomorrow. You can watch this video. You can do it in a second. And then when you get tired of that, then learn something more advanced that will create lifestyle. Because here's the problem. Associating with pain is totally against all human behavior for long-term change. There's nothing that shows that associating with pain creates lifetime change. Doesn't do that, right? It doesn't change behavior. It could change a physical condition, but it's not going to change behavior. And if you want lifestyle patients, you got to change the behavior, not the condition, because you know if they don't get it fixed, it's going to come back anyway, right? And what if they never had back pain again? We've had those people, well, I got one adjustment 15 years ago, never bothered me till last week. And then you look at their x-rays or you look at their health history and their health is a wreck, but their back hasn't hurt in 15 years. Is that what we're doing? Is that why you became a chiropractor? So I experienced the same pain as you. I had 4 practice management groups. I had a 40 PVA, meaning the average person came for 40 visits, about 3 months, went through the first phase of correction, and then they would quit, right? So I had frustration. Why? Because I had no answer every time I went back to the coaches. I want to know why these people are quitting. What would I get? Do your scripts. I'm doing every word of my scripts, but that doesn't handle it because I was doing what they told me. Well, Miss Jones, let's get 5 injuries in 5 minutes. Talking about injuries, talking about pain, talking about all this stuff, man. I did it. And then I got so frustrated. Why? Because here I'm living this life. I want patients to live that life, but I'm not using a system that matches. So after tons of frustration in 11 years, I'm like, I'm done. I quit. It's not in chiropractic. So I began studying human behavior. I asked myself a powerful question. How do people make life-changing decisions? Immediately, I started implementing the research. I immediately went to a 70 PVA, meaning, hey, there were still some people that quit it too, but there was people coming for 150 visits. I went 70% of my new patients in a lifestyle. Things became easy. It was predictable. I had associates that could do the same thing. I showed them the same thing. So what's that mean? It wasn't personality dependent. Most of all, I had freedom. So for 11 years, I was a prisoner to my purpose. I couldn't leave. I couldn't take extended vacations. But now anybody could do it. And I started teaching other doctors. I had doctors come into my clinic, and I would teach them, and I watched their practice grow. That's how I got into coaching. Then one day I decided, man, I got to help people. I got to help the profession. Well, what did I learn? I learned how people make life-changing decisions. I learned that every person, which person? Every human being on 2 legs walking on the face of this planet can get anything they want, whenever they want, when they want it bad enough. How do you know? Because you make life changes in people. And then what do they tell you? Doc, you know what? I got this new car, or I'm buying a house, or I can't afford it. But hey, look at this new car. Hey, Doc, you know, I'm really having a hard time financially. But hey, look at this vacation that I'm taking my family on, you know, 3 kids and 2 parents around the world. You know, it's like, my God, I know that's at least 20 grand, and you're complaining about a monthly payment, right? So they can get anything they want. Any person can get anything they want whenever they want, when they want it bad enough. And I learned how to change those limiting beliefs. How do they make life-changing decisions, and how to find the inspiration we all have, because we've all done it. We wanted something, boom, man, we do it. It gets done. We make a must decision. Every person can do that. And then I also learned long-term change. Lifestyle is related to pleasure, not to pain. So number 1, pain gets them in the program, but pleasure keeps them in the lifestyle. And all those pleasure systems can turn 9 out of 10 into lifestyle patients. So then I developed the mindset mastery method, because I started to notice I was teaching my friend chiropractors for free. Then we developed elite coaching, then we developed the boot camps, and we did all that. So what is that? Well, what did I do? Had a professional self-empowerment, communication, and leadership training. That's what we teach in Elite. So I got a call today, and so it was a coaching call, and someone said, hey, this guy was committed, brought his wife to the ROF, did everything right. You know, he's just starting the program, he's starting the coaching program, but he's already breaking, him and his wife are already breaking big records. But this one patient came in, brought his wife to the ROF, paid, then went home after a few visits, talked to his mom. His mom said, you better get, you better get another opinion from another doctor. So the guy quit. Now, why do we teach leadership training? Because patients, we give them a great experience in the office, then they go out to people they respect and they listen to their opinions. But because we didn't give them self-empowerment communication, we didn't make them strong in their decision. They made a should decision rather than a must decision. They go out and they're influenced by other people. You all know I've lost many patients like this. Well, my friend told me to go to their orthopedist. He's the best. We hear that all the time, and we know what's going to happen to him already, right? Well, I'm going to go to the best surgeon. Well, guess what you're going to get? So when you have that self-empowerment leadership training, you create a leader that has conviction, and they have purpose, and they have faith, and they have belief because their belief system changed. They're not influenced by other people, right? You learn how to identify the limiting beliefs. You learn how to pull out the inspiration that we all have, not only to change your life right now, but how to keep them in a lifestyle. That's it, man. It's a method, and people can do it because we've already done it with hundreds of docs. So how do you end the pain game for you? Not only the symptom pain game, but your own pain game when you're watching people walk out and it's already too late. They called, now they're not answering their phone because we didn't take it from the right position in the beginning. You learn how to effectively and powerfully associate emotion with overall health and lifestyle. If you want a person to develop lifestyle, then we start associating emotions with lifestyle and overall health. We're going to learn how to identify limiting beliefs, learn how to change them into chiropractic lifestyle beliefs in over 80% of your patients. We have so many people that are going through and have gone through Elite that are over 90%. They're over 80% commitment to corrective care, over 90% into lifestyle. Man, when it's that predictable, it's sustainable, it's profitable, and most importantly, it's easy, it's fun. Other people can do it, your other team members, and you get freedom. How cool is that? Then, wow, then you just get to enjoy the process. So here's the pain game, man. Are you ready to put that stamp on the pain game and move into lifestyle? But here's the new model. Equilateral triangle, strongest structure on earth. We're all familiar with optimal spine, optimal health. Here at All Through Profession, optimal spine, optimal health, optimal spine, optimal health. Well, guess what? Guess where their real subluxation is? Between their ears. So what do we start with? Optimal mind. Optimal mind leads to optimal spine. Now when you have the right lifestyle, chiropractic lifestyle beliefs, now we can actually fix their spine, and what do they get? Optimal life. This is the new model of today, right? We keep doing the same old thing, but it's 125 freaking years. We haven't even reached tipping point. 4.2%. 4.2%. After 125 years, think chiropractic is about pain. When are we going to change? Let's move to the optimal mind, optimal spine, optimal life, health style. Are you ready? Let's end the pain game, move into lifestyle. So, hey, if you want to end the pain game, go to Elite Coaching LLC. Just go check it out. Hey, look at the boot camp, see what you think. Hey, we got a great resource on spine and overall health, Back to Health book. You can get one of those for like $15. That is a massive resource. And hey, we got some free stuff on there, pre-consultation scripts. So poke around, see what you like, push the button, get started, fill out a survey. We can chat, or just go check it out, man. But the question is, are you done with the pain game? Are you ready for something different? Are you ready for the next level of purpose in your life? And if you are, man, go to Elite Coaching LLC and check it out. So, hey, I love you guys. We're trying to make a difference in this profession. We live in a new world. It deserves a new model. Let's change the whole profession, the impression of chiropractic in the general public in our lifetime. How cool would that be? All right, you guys. Love you guys. Hey, there's more coming.